Good morning. Today I will say something bad about women. I don't really want to, but I think I have to. I have to face the facts about this. We have an election coming up this year here in Sweden, and if only men could vote in this election, the Nationalist Party would probably get like 40, 45, maybe even 50%, you see. So the women vote very differently here in Sweden. Now, I really like women, though. I like to talk to them, hang out with them. I like to watch them. They are my favorite people, really, they are. I like to paint them, see, the hips and the waists and all that stuff. It's great. So I have a suggestion. Because they vote for these parties who just want to keep flooding this nation with other people. Right? They just keep voting for them. And I don't understand it, because it's the women, really, who suffer the most because of it. So my suggestion is this. I think we should send women to other countries for a year. At least a year. Countries like Somalia or Afghanistan or Iran or Palestine, even Egypt, I think would be great. And they can stay there and live there for at least a year, and then they come back, and then we can see if something changed. They come back to Sweden. Do they have different ideas about this now? I think it's a great suggestion. What do you think? I would be willing to fund it. Actually, I would pay some money for this. Especially women in their maybe 30s or 40s, living in cities, you see? Well, I think it's a great idea. And they will have a different idea about this particular faith. See? Now we see problems for especially women here in Sweden. It's true. See? So, that's my idea. I also want to talk about this. I want to talk about Australia, Canada, and the UK again. I was looking at this. So, during COVID, how did these governments act? Oh, remember this? Many governments acted like complete lunatics, right? But look at these three countries, Australia, Canada, and the UK. Well, to me it looks like the governments and the authorities, they saw this opportunity to treat the citizens like dogs, basically, because this is what they did, right? Move over here, stand still, lie down, Right, so that's what they did. And, I am on X, and I think X is very good, really. And I see now there's like a flood of stories. People telling their stories about what happened during COVID. There's so many of them now. Oh yeah, I took this thing, I took this injection, and this happened to me. This happened to my mother. This happened to my daughter, my son. People telling stories. There's so much of it. And then of course you have all these studies, and they are spread on X, right? So I was wondering about this. Now these three governments, Albanese in Australia, Keir Starmer in the UK, and Carney in Canada, they are pushing to close down X. Now I was thinking, maybe this is related. What do you think? Is this just a coincidence Is it just that these governments are typically terrible? Or has it got something to do with COVID? You know, I'm wondering. Because the truth is coming out on X about COVID. Every day. There's so much of it. So maybe this is what's bugging them. What do you think? I actually believe so. It's related. Oh, there's much more to it, of course. But I think this is important. They don't like it. No, how they acted during COVID was so criminal. It was unbelievably criminal, right? What they did to people. And I believe they still want to do it. They want to treat people like dogs. This is the idea. That's the mentality they have. Yeah, we treat them like animals. Maybe this is why they like this particular faith so much. What do you think? Because in this faith, well, this is what I understand, there is this attitude towards women that's pretty strange. I don't know if I got this correctly, but I think so. You know, the woman is an animal, according to this particular faith. Right. And the man can use that woman as he wishes. It's pretty much the idea, is it? I think so. So maybe that's why these totalitarian asshole governments in these countries enjoy this particular faith so much. I don't know. All right. Be good.